Australian Dennis Parker getting set for his first competition in the United States.
Smokin' Joe's with Mark Tate. Lane 2, Mark Evans and Miss Budweiser. The DeWalt Tools with Mike Hansen in lane 3. Miss Elam Plus with Nate Brown in lane 4. Mark Webber in the Miss X side in lane 5. Appian Geronimo, Larry Lauterbach in lane 6. Dennis Parker, the Australian in the Outback Steakhouse, will be the trailer boat.
And the boats take the green flag. We are underway. Miss Budweiser right away in lane number 2, as you can see, is challenging on the outside. On the inside, the yellow boat is the Smokin' Joe's. Miss Budweiser with the lead as we head into the backstretch.
Now, by virtue of their qualifying, you get to pick lanes. This boat, who's in second place, took the inside lane 1, but the Budweiser with Mark Evans showed him in lane 2 he could get in and out of there pretty quick, Dick.
Right, and riding in third place is DeWalt Tools, driven by Mike Hansen, and there's that battle for first and second. The outside boat in lane number 2. Miss Budweiser currently the leader. You can see how on the inside, the yellow boat, Smokin' Joe's, came up on him in the turn. Here he comes again, and he's going to challenge.
This is a 2-mile course, very little straightaway, but it's almost a deck-to-deck battle between these two boats. Still, the water continues to be rough, Dick.
That's right, and Budweiser was flying a little bit down there, and if you watch closely out of the turn, Smokin' Joe's was doing the same thing. Now, Miss Budweiser has not won a championship heat yet this year, and last year, Bernie Little's Miss Bud won his 100th here last year.
The water continues to roughen up, and again on the outside, with a Zodiac lap speed of 142 miles an hour, is the Miss Budweiser. And look at the Smokin' Joe, come on.
Mark Tate trying to keep that inside groove. Now, what he has done effectively is hold the Miss Budweiser to lane number 2. The water is roughened up, and it continues to roughen up as the boats continue to run on it. Here's third place, the boat owned by the city of Madison, Indiana, sponsored by DeWalt Tools. Mike Hansen, there's Bernie Little. He's the man that took his 100th win here last year. You can see the concern on his face as his boat leads this pack out there.
There is our Australian entry, Dennis Parker in 6th. He's just ahead of Mark Webber as our leader comes around now to take a checker flag.
Well, this has got to be a happy moment for this crew that has battled so long all year long, and they just couldn't get the boat up there with horsepower. Now they have a win under their belt in Heat 1B here in Seattle, Washington. That man is happy. The owner of the boat, Bernie Little.
Nate Brown and Miss Elam squeaks in the 4th place over the Appian Geronimo, and here's the first American heat finish for Dennis Parker from Australia.
The team from Australia, the week between the Tri-Cities and Seattle races, was supposed to be what the Aussies refer to as holiday, a chance to see some of our beautiful Pacific Northwest. Damage to the transom and rudder area suffered in the Tri-Cities event during testing and qualifying changed all that. It's been long days and long nights in the historic Bardall Boat Shop here in Seattle. Last-minute qualifying attempt on Sunday morning put the boat in the show. And now, after a very, very hectic week, the Outback Steakhouse appears ready to run for driver Dennis Parker.
So now you have christened the boat in American waters, and they were rough water, huh?
Unbelievable. I just never in my whole life have seen water like that. Following the field around there, it was like the ocean. There must have been a swell there of at least 4 foot.
But you passed somebody.
Apparently so. I've got to tell you the truth. I didn't see myself pass anybody. I was working hard on trying to catch Geronimo. And he's put his foot down a little bit on the back straight there, but I just was happy to finish and come back to ship shore here in just one piece. I'm ecstatic, I really am.